Alright, I know. I'm supposed to be working on a Minecraft video, and it's coming out. It's just taking a little longer. There's literally like friggin' 20 hours to work with of footage I have to go through and cut, but this is driving me nuts, and I want to talk about this, okay? Remember how we just did a video on, like, how to properly set up a GameCube controller on Steam, and it was the stupid, most convoluted thing ever because everything is broken, and you have to actually disassemble this controller so you can press the buttons because Steam doesn't know. Someone in the comments said, by the way, I'll just hold it down and then hit the button and then let it go, and then when it does that, just zero it out by hitting B. That doesn't work. For some reason, specifically on L. R actually does work with that, but L does not. I don't know, just Steam things. But anyway, point is, it doesn't even work anymore. That video's invalid. But I want to show you that it's not the adapter. All right. First, let me just show you that this is working, as if, like, you know, the Wavebird's not already showing that off by being like, yes, I see a signal coming in. But the receiver's working. Could be something wrong with the adapter, okay? Well, first, let me have it in, like, freaking, what are we on? Are we on Wii U mode? Yeah, we're set to Wii U mode. Oh, no, buddy. Just, hold on. Just stay right there. All right, so just to show, first of all, yeah, it's working. What is going on here? Oh, look at that. All the buttons work. Everything's working fine. There's no input delay, which is great because this is a wireless controller, but, like, it's good. It's good. Look at that. Literally no issue. Alright, neat. The adapter's working. At least on the Wii U profile. Oh, what's the problem? Just use that. Oh, I can't use that on Steam. It uses totally different drivers that Steam just can't see. Alright, but I want you to watch what happens when I change it over to PC mode. There should be 4 controllers showing up here, one for each port. 1, 2. Huh? Oh, here they go. Alright, it's coming. Wait. That scroll bar just moved. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Huh? Oh, it just moved again. It just keeps adding controllers. And by the way, not a single one of these actually registers an input. Not even the old profiles I made. And there it goes again. It just keeps adding more and more and more and more. It's like, what is going on? I gotta stop this because it's like a fucking, like, memory leak. There. Cool. Fantastic. I don't get any input on any of that shit. Oh, well, something's wrong with this thing. It might be defective. I already tried changing USB ports, right? But check this out. Okay? Let's go into, devices and printers. Oh, by the way, this is not Windows 7. This is Windows 10. I know people are gonna fucking tell me that in the comments. Where it's like, oh, your problem is you on Windows 7. It's not Windows 7. It's just a skin. Calm down. Alright, devices and printers. Let's fucking go. Mayflash GameCube Controller adapter. Let's go into game controller settings. Xbox 360 for Windows. That's actually my Wii U Pro controller. I've got a little adapter out the back, so don't worry about that one. We're just gonna worry about these. Alright? Properties. Okay. So this should be controller port 1, unless it's misnumbered, which is possible. But I don't think so, because, ooh, look at that. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's registering all the fucking buttons. Because there's nothing wrong with the adapter. Okay, well, I hear my usual audience. It's just a me problem, right? It's probably just my computer, because I always have problems. Let's plug this into something else. All right. Completely different device. This thing, as a matter of fact, has never even set this up before. I wish I'd caught that on camera, but it came up, first time setup, friggin'... Alright, here we go. There it is. Alright. Now, this is a completely different account, and there are quite a bit more than 4. And yet again, none of them register a freaking input. Alright, so... this is happening on both computers. Yay, on 2 different accounts. So I'm not just being targeted by Valve here. So, well, maybe it's a Windows 10 issue, right? Except it works perfectly fine on Windows 10 except for Steam, but I don't know, let's try it on Linux. All right, here we are, and this one, I won't even need to bring the other adapter because this one has its own built-in. But don't worry. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. Oh man, the tolerance on this stupid thing. Here, there you go. We don't want this blocking the fan, so it's gonna come out a little bit. But, oh, would you look at that, it's the same adapter. Alright, cool. Let's go into Linux. Any second now. Ah! I know it looks like Windows. This is Linux. It's just a skin. And a skin that kind of broke in the corner there because they didn't update and broke the themes. But ranting about Linux is something for another day. And believe me, that's coming. But alright, let's go to our controllers. Here's controller 1, 2, 3, and oh, only 4! Aw, fuck yeah, dude! Only 4. Okay, so we just have to all switch off of Windows if we want to use a GameCube controller. Oh, it's even listening, mate. Look at that. Oh, A, B, X, and Y. Let's fucking go. And, I've got good news too. You know what else is working fine? Remember how you couldn't import my controller bindings because that shit was broken, and it's still broken on Windows? Guess what they fixed, bitch? Yes, my USB sticks are all still busy, I know. Oh, there we are. Alright, let's go ahead and display. Alright, so I got a couple of ones I've been trying here. Let's just go with the first one again. These are the bindings I set up on Windows. Let's see if that imports over to Linux. Let's just copy that. Set up device inputs. Paste from clipboard. Alright, let's give it a look-see. Look at that. Trigger. Oh, clicking in is the bumper. A, B, X, Y. Oh my god, bitch. It works on Linux. Why doesn't it work on Windows anymore? It works perfectly on Linux. Why doesn't it work on Windows? But all that proves is that this one is good and maybe the other one is bad. Even if it's the exact same thing, which, yeah, there's your reveal of how I did this thing. This is literally just like some cheap, like, garbage storage tray from China. Wasn't even the right color, sanded it down. So it's got like the same matte as like, you know, the rest of the case. Sawed off the front of this, and then like, you know, made it so its ports can come through. There you go. That's how that's done, if anyone was wondering in the last video. But, alright. That one works. Confirmed. Maybe it's not just Linux. Maybe just this one's good and the other one's going bad, even though it works on literally everything else but Steam. Oh yeah? Well, let's find out. Because now that I've been working on another project, I have another way we can figure that out. And no, I'm not going to plug the other one in here, because then we're going to have 8 of them, and that causes, like, driver issues. It's not even... Don't worry about that. I got a better way. Oh yeah, but, you know, if you're on Linux and you want to set this shit up and have it work, yeah, I'll just put this in the description. Don't worry, you don't actually need a floppy disk. That is just to transfer the files. Alright, we're back and we're about to test it on Linux on a different machine with the same one that's been the problem one. So we got this back right here, and we got the cable running down to another project I have to reveal early. Oh my goodness. Also, look at these. Look at that. Ooh, the tension there. Oh, that literally couldn't be another millimeter apart. That's terrible. Anyway. Alright, now I'm gonna escape out of here because I still don't have you fucking, like, set up correctly. Don't worry, that's normal. It just does that. Let's see if it's getting power while we're waiting for it to boot. Oh, hey, there you go. Hey, look at that. Don't I just give it a sec? Oh, not this stupid Wi-Fi thing again. Okay, give me a second. What is the point of that? Okay, there. Now that the Wi-Fi's connected, let's go ahead and let's get Steam open. Just give it a sec. It's not as fast. Steam? Yo, buddy, you wanna like... Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Looks like TF2 is updating. That's alright, it can do that in the background. All we need to do is we need to go into Steam. Let's go into Controller. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my fucking god. Begin test. And, oh man. Look at that. Now my bindings aren't set up because, you know, it's the first time I've ever plugged this in here. But, well, it's fucking working, isn't it? Isn't it fucking working? I wanna move to Linux eventually anyway. You know, Windows has a lot of problems. But Valve, it's working on a fucking Atari. Can it please, for at least like a little while longer, at least until end of support, can you like not fuck it up on Windows even worse? After everything? Please? So yeah, my whole video tutorial, I guess it's Linux only now. Actually, it might not even need to be, because you know what? You can just import the bindings. Just take the bindings. I'll put them in the description. Just copy and paste. Boom. You're done. It finally works. It's what we've been asking for on Linux, but not Windows. Now, I know that SteamOS is releasing real soon. Actually, I think it might have just did. So, like the desktop version of that shit, I don't think that, like, the GameCube user base is big enough that this is, like, intentionally malicious. But, like, obviously they saw the problem and they fixed it on Linux, as they would, because now this is obviously going to work on SteamOS, but, like, if you recognize there's a problem on Linux, can you please fix it on Windows? Consider this my bug report. It's been broken for years. Can you please get off your ass? And I don't even like Windows, but I have to use it. And I don't want to keep changing operating systems depending on which game I want to play, because I want to use my GameCube controller. And this is only the GameCube controller. I'm not even going to get into the compatibility issues with everything else across Windows and Linux. But let me just tell you that of all of my game controllers here, half of them only work on Windows now, and half of them only work on Linux. And you'd think the Xbox weird one wouldn't be the Linux one, but I don't know. That's just where we are now. Why am I always so far behind on projects? Because this is the shit that I keep having to deal with on a daily basis. Like, oh, you know, I kind of want to make a grip video. Yeah, no, not with this anymore, apparently. Not unless I want to set up a whole new recording setup on Linux, which I'm probably going to have to do. This is why this shit takes so long. I need an editor. All right. I hope you enjoyed this rant. I hope it was at least entertaining. I don't have anything more to say. I'm just mad. All right, bye. What's under here? Oh, what is that sound? Hi! How you doing? How's the baby? You sleepy? You want me to put this back down? Okay, I love you, bye.